just get all my stuff live and connections going. YouTube's up. Yay. Good job, YouTube. You just never know if YouTube's going to make it on or not. Look at bonkers. Got the chat up. And then post announcement. Well. It's another stream. How about that? Pushing deeper. Then we delve. On this fine Friday at everyone. Send YouTube and Twitch. Beep. Close embeds because embeds are annoying. Here we go. Okay, we're live. It's official. We're live. Now, StreamerBot, we're partially connected. My Kick stuff is online. I don't know if it's worthwhile to maintain kick.com. Probably not. It's probably not worthwhile. And then, honestly, another thing I had hoped to do was set up some kind of alerts. I don't have alerts on my stream. Alerts are pretty normal, right? Seems normal. Sound. We don't want any sound, right? Browser source. I have to put this in my OBS. I can do that. I know how to do that. I know how to do stuff. Browser source. Twitch alerts. I'll have to customize these later. I wanted to do it tonight, but they wanted me to put in a phone number, which I tried to do. That was fine. But then it said my phone number was on another account. So then I went to the other account that I remember having from a long, long ago. And there was no phone number on it. I'm really stuck here now, Twitch. Okay, let me test. Can I test this? Bidoop. We have no alerts down. That's good. That's what I want. Save changes. Send test alert. I see it. Boop. Yay! We have a follow alert. I'm so fancy. That visual is just so bad. The two hearts slapping together. No. Let's get something way cooler. Pumpkin. All right, we're getting fancy here now. That gifted sub dude's kind of cool. This is just for following now. This is cool. I like this thing. Can I use that? Whoa. Good lord. Use it? Use this. Add to alert. I gotta see if that worked. It's not, I don't see the thing. Save. Send test. There we go. That's cool. There's still a little bit of a sound to it, though. You know what I don't mind is text to speech. Welcome, aspirant. Just followed. Thank you, kind sir. Okay. What's up, Arthur Chen? Welcome, dude. What's up, Lucid? Welcome, guys. Thanks for joining tonight. I never spend time doing Twitch alerts and stuff. And I do think they're cool. Like, I like them. So, I should. I'll try a 2-second delay. Save. All right, I'll see if that works.
Welcome, aspirant. Ignatius HS just followed. Thank you, kind sir.
Cool, that was nice. That was nice. I don't know if I want to go with default Brian UK, and I also don't know if I want to test all the voices right now. Oh, goodness. Let's try the Welsh guy. See what happens. Chilling, figuring out what you want to do. That's cool. You going to play PoE tonight?
Aspirant. Ignatius HS just followed. Thank you, kind sir.
Oh, God. Okay, never mind. We'll go back to UK. We'll go back to Brian. Everybody knows Brian. It's fine. Russell the Aussie? Okay. I'll try him out. Let me turn this delay off so I can test faster.
Welcome, aspirant. Ignatius HS just followed. Thank you, kind sir.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Actually, this little interface they built for doing this is, honestly, it's pretty nice. I'm impressed. Twitch. Go Twitch. We are going to go back to Brian UK, because everybody knows Brian. And I just want to change this accent color to, like, my typical maroon. That looks good. Roboto is such a boring font. I have to fix that. That looks cool. That kind of slaps you in the face. What's your delve depth? Where you at, Lucid? You're at a point where you don't know what to upgrade? Oh, interesting. If you have a POB, I could take a look right now and give you some live feedback if you want. I'd be happy to. It's always a nice way to start the stream off. All right, subs. We've got Prime, Resub. Looks like I already did some text here at some point. I don't remember doing that, but that looks great. Just subscribe. Let's go, MFers. Hell yeah. It's a good one. Say alert text. I like that. Say resub message. Yes, please. Let's pick that guy. There we go. Look at that.
Musical Thief gifted 1 subscriptions. You gotta be kidding me, you big beautiful bloke. How about a Joey in a capsule?
That is fantastic. I gotta turn the sound up though. Thanks, Thief, for the gift. Yeah, feel free to share your POB as well. Just drop them in the Shield Crush channel and let me know what your Twitch name is if it's different in Discord, and then we'll kind of take care of it all. All right, so that one looks good. We got the fireworks. I just need to turn the TTS volume up because it's kind of lame if you can't hear it, right? And I haven't set up gifted subs yet, Music Thief, so sorry about that. Hopefully this isn't too loud. This is going to end up like just driving me crazy, I'm sure. It always does. Like, I always set this stuff up and then it ends up making me go bonkers, but whatever. It's fun stuff. Treasure chest bad. These axes are really cool, though. A new sub. Yes, save changes. Do I have a TTS for new subs? I made these back in the day. Let's go, big dirty MFers. That's so weird. Drop shadow? Nah. Say resub message. 70. Stars are bad. This is a first time subscriber. It's got to look awesome. This ghost is super creepy. Let's go with the little ghosts. Actually, those look terrible. Sorry. Bad. just so cringe. How is Twitch so cringe? Okay, I'm going to go with Axes again. Axe is cool. All right, last thing I need to set up is gifted sub. We do community gift. What's that mean? That's the one. That's the one that Music Thief just did. So let me turn this up. Say alert text. Yes. We'll put a 2-second delay. Little sound here, and then there was this cool gifted thing I was gonna do. This guy's awesome. Hello. There we go. And then fix the color because his purple is just so bad. Cool. Oh, and then the font. I like my font I got going on. Burger inline. Yeah, inline burgers. Who can argue with inline burgers font? And then can I copy this configuration to another one? It looks like perhaps I can't. Okay, I'll just do the same thing. And then this is the last one I'm going to set up, and then we'll do real stuff. Or I'll do real, I'll actually stream. Brian UK, 70%. Sound, image, cool gifty guy. There he is. Come here, buddy. I think that's it. I think we're set. Save. All right, I'll leave that here. Hopefully that's good to go for now. What's up, Tulkers? Welcome. Drop the ninja link in the channel. No, in the Discord if you can. Right here in Shield Crush. And we'll take a look at them. Let me pull up a freshie. All right, so this is Lucid's build. Feeling squishy all around. Not sure where or why. DPS is fine. Let's check the boots. Boots look good. Belt is crit multi. Kind of low armor, kind of low life roll. So belt can be better. Probably for not very cheap. Belt can be better. Again, for very cheap, gloves can be better. This is a -8 max Eden Souls roll. Though you said your damage feels fine, so you could probably ignore that for now. This guy, I think you need to re-roll. So this would be a huge source of improvement in all categories of the build, would be to roll the base defenses on your vigilance. Hopefully I'm making sense. Basically, you grab your shield. So here's mine here, and you'll see that my armor, I can't put my mouse over it, but you'll see where it says armor 167. I rolled that to perfect with a sacred orb. And so then my 1000% brings me up to 2200. Your 1000% only brings you to 2086, but you can sacred orb. Those are really cheap, and you can make it perfect. Highly recommend doing that. Dex and int. Fizz to attacks, cold to attacks. Fire to attacks. So are you running brutality yet? You are. So because of brutality, all of your elemental adds on damage don't do anything. Just FYI, it doesn't mean you need to get rid of them. Until you get the endurance ring, there's not a whole lot more you do with ring besides solve resists and add stats. But yeah, just so you know, those are not adding damage. Your shield crush is 21, and you've got the amulet, so you are at the 24 breakpoint, which is cool. However, I'll drop you a trade link. You really want to get going on using the League mechanic of imbued gems. You can get a shield crush that is imbued with life tap, and then you no longer have to worry about mana, which takes care of so many things across the build. Here's my trade search coming into the Twitch chat. Should bounce over to YouTube as well. This trade filter filters out all of the bad imbued gems for Shield Crush. And then down here it gives you a counter for other ones you could check in case you wanted to do a different one. Because then you could hard socket life tap if you want. Now, after you've got an imbued shield crush, which you should do, it's more powerful, then you don't need this amulet because there's no point at being shield crush level 23. You're saying that your damage is fine, but you feel squishy. Go grab yourself a Defiance of Destiny and put Sanctuary on it. Make sure you buy the right Defiance. There's a Foulborn one that is mana based. You don't want that. Other reasons you're squishy, Ellie res cap across the board is so important. You need another like 7 levels, and then you could go get some more nodes for more Ellie res. This wheel right in here is really powerful. You get +1 lightning, +2 all. You can come over here and get +1 cold if you want. And then this wheel in here is also really good. Again, max all res is your best friend. That's a few things to work on. I mean, there's honestly a lot that you can improve here, but that's a few things you could work on. Okay, hang on. I got maybe a few more suggestions for you. So you need to get your 4th ascendancy point and then spec into Untiring. Untiring is so important defensively. So yeah, make it a big priority to get your 4th lab done and spec into Untiring. Let me look at everything else just real quick. Put a Sigil of Power here in your helmet. Even just level 1 is very good defensively. And just FYI, this is different from perhaps what's in some of the Moba builds. I need to do a full refresh on them. But I have let go of Impale. I abandoned Impale altogether. I don't like the mechanic. I honestly wasn't convinced it was really working in Delve. I did some really careful testing, and I'm not convinced that it really is doing what it says that it does, and there's no way to tell. You can't even see the debuff on the monster debuff icons. Also, it was just slow. So in my link up, I've replaced Impale with a faster attacks support. That's not required. Impale is good on paper. It's a very standard approach to damage for a build like this. But man, the faster attacks feels so good. You'll love it. So yeah, get an imbued shield crush with life tap and faster attacks. Run your same other 4 gems. Brutality, melee fizz, multi, and endurance charge. And you'll be happy. A greater multi is going to be a huge improvement for you. Greater multi strike. Let's see how much it costs. It's about 4 or 5 div to get a greater multi, level 2. I'll drop a trade link in for that. That's a huge, huge upgrade. It's so good. What's up, Lauren? Welcome, dude. We're reviewing some POBs before we dive into the stream. Okay, I'm going to say one more thing, Lucid, and then I'm done. I don't think you're gaining fortification right now. I could be wrong. It could be on your Timeless Jewel. I don't think it can be, but it could be. And you can fix this very cheaply. Go to the Replica Dream Feather search and search for Dream Feathers that have chance for melee hits fortify. Right here. I'll share this trade link to you as well. Super cheap upgrade. 35C. Go for a 15%. Why not? It's 1D. If you can afford it, go for the 15%. And fortification is going to be a huge defensive layer for you. You'll enjoy that. Okay. Defender, are you still there? Give me confirmation that you're still there, and we'll go to you. Oh, also, Defender, I clicked on you, and it says I cannot view your profile. It's marked as private. So you'll have to You'll have to fix that before I can see your stuff, man. And anybody else who wants a POB review, feel free to drop it in here. All right, while we wait for Defender's POB, we are going to work on 2 new goodies that I bought. The build is almost fully complete here. Welcome back, Arthur Chen. Yeah, Arthur, if you want me to look at your POB, just drop it here in the Shield Crush channel of Discord and let me know. Okay, here you are. Here you are. Okay, we'll do it right now. Oh, you're playing like a totally different build. I mean, I can look at it, but I'm not going to be an expert at all in what you're doing here. Aren't staffs so fun to play with? Are you strength stacking? A little bit. Doing the cyclone stuff. Oh, you're good, man. No problem. I mean, honestly, I can look at this and be like, yeah, that's cool, but I honestly cannot help you. I just don't know this build. If I start saying stuff, I could be wrong about something, and then I'm doing you harm. Apologies, man. Never really done anything with Cyclone. Super cool, though. I'm envious of somebody who gets to work on another build because it's so much fun. Okay, here's the gloves I bought. 2 to socketed aura gems and plus 7/9 crit strike chance, which is 0.01 off of perfect. These are some really sexy gloves. 29 chaos res, that's perfect, and a plus 8 to maximum souls. Now the aura gems, so Flesh and Stone is aura, Pride is aura, Determination is aura, and Enlighten is here. So that's going there. Then we got these relic caches. These are the +1 endurance, which is really awesome. And then we have socketed duration gem levels, and Sigil is duration, and Molden is duration. Now, I'm not sure if the duration multi-improvement is going to disable the cast 1 damage taken. We'll have to see. But either way, it's kind of cool. Only thing is we need to fix the colors here. So this is an Armor ES boot, and all we need is red and blue. We need more reds than blues, so we'll come in here and we'll do red sockets. We're going for 3 red, 1 blue. Here we go. And then we got to do linked. Done. All right, so now these are coming down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then my glove link is coming to the helmet. And the helmet is an armor. And we need 2 blue, 1 red, and a green. So we'll probably pay for 1 green, 2 blue on this one. 2 blue, 1 green. Oh my god, I missed the red somehow. There it is. All right, so then it's red, green, oops, and blue, and blue. And we have a full swap. Boom, boom, boom. Let's check our cast 1 damage taken. So Molten Shell is 23, requires level 72. Cast 1 damage can only trigger gems level 72 or lower. Sweet. And we get to cheat 2 levels out of Sigil, which might have no impact, I'm not sure. These are all 23. Our base crit chance is higher. We're probably now over-capped on crit chance once we get buffed up with those changes in. We'll have to kind of wait and see how that goes. And then up here, just same stuff going on with the helmet. These I'll hang on to for a little bit, but I'll probably end up selling these. They have served me well. Let's check res. Res still capped. Chaos way over capped. Cold way over capped. I can actually straight up drop chaos from the plate, so I might have a big plate upgrade coming at some point. Because you could go with additional Fizz DR on the plate. And then I should have 11 endurance charges now. Woo! Big, boofy boy. Awesome. Okay, Defender says that his POB should be good to go. So let's check it out. There we go. All right, Defender. Do we have any description here? What are you feeling about your build? How's the damage? How's the defenses? What content are you in? I'll definitely give you general feedback, but the answers to those questions will be helpful. We've got Hinakora, Flesh Flame. Armor and crit multi, that's good. These two, just to say it now, so I don't forget, these two basic jewels are really suboptimal. There's really not a whole lot going on them. Probably you want to just find ones that are max fire res, because you're going to eventually need those anyway.
Welcome, aspirant. Crydunt just followed. Thank you, kind sir.
What's up, Crydunt? Welcome to the stream. Thank you, kind sir. You got Devastator, Defender, Prowess, and Prodigious. Good. That looks good. You feel squishy, but not too bad. Looking for an overall. Okay. Endurance. Your Arns can be a lot better for probably almost free.
Welcome, aspirant. Sammy Simba just followed. Thank you, kind sir.
What up, Sammy? Welcome to the stream, dude. Thanks for following. Basically, like, you could search an Arns that just has better base stats, and it's really cheap, but then you could also get one with a decent implicit. I'll send you in the chat this Arns search Defender. So that's one area where you can make a little bit of improvement. Your Soul Ascension, you can probably get an implicit. Maybe not one that's particularly good, but you can probably get one that's, an improvement for pretty cheap. Let me turn this off and just search flat. Yeah, so for one div, well, you have to mess around with the Max Eden Souls, but this is your best implicit right here, the plus to base crit chance. That'll help your damage. I'll send you this search link. Okay, so belt improve, glove improve. I like your plate. This plate is fantastic. Do you have life mastery? Yes, you do. Good job. Nice chest, dude. This is a really good plate. All right, your helmet needs about double the armor. And then you're done with helmet. Are you life tapping shield crush? You are not. I think you want to get on that soon, and it'll help everything else and make Delve a lot more cozy because there's the mana burn aura, and it happens frequently in Delve. So get a life tap imbued shield crush. I'll share the same search to you that I did to who was I reviewing? To Lucid. Couple of div, and then you're done with mana. Life tap level 1 has a more damage modifier. A lot of things about it that are really good. Your IMR, which is your mana res efficiency, is no longer in competition with your mana pool, which is huge. It looks like you've already got other things life tapped, so you're just set after that. Helm is pride, determination. Okay, you're using a double Enlighten 2 setup. That's just kind of the poor man's what you got to do for now. That's fine. Oh, you have life tap hard socketed. Okay, cool. So yeah, you can go with the life tap imbue. Then you can socket endurance charge on melee stun, which is massive damage, dude. 4% more damage per endurance charge. So on your setup, that's probably 36% more damage. It's crazy. That's what you're missing out on with the non-imbued gem. So get that going pretty soon. Shield looks good. Your Defiance is good, but honestly, that bottom line and the percentage on that bottom line is really important. I'm even hoping to upgrade mine. Mine is a 21. I'm going for a 24 plus, probably tonight. Maybe right after I finish reviewing these. And then melee hits Fortify. Nice. All right, rings. Is that one missing a mod? Can you craft a mod on that? It looks like a 5 mod. Nice res rolls. And fire, yeah. Okay. I mean, obviously the endurance charge ring with the Calandras is huge, right? But it's an extremely expensive upgrade, so you'll have to put that off. I mean, look at your flasks. Oh, my friend, you need such better flasks. Don't underestimate the power of good flasks. If you're fine with no health flask, then go with these 4. So go basalt, granite, diamond, sulfur. And then right here go onslaught instead of ruby. I have the ruby in because of Velacos. So yeah, swap out this quartz for a basalt. Swap out this ruby for an onslaught. And then get so your suffix, which is the extra property on the flask. There's 3 you need. You need crit strike chance, increased armor, and then the third one is up to you. If you're mapping a lot, you should go reduced effect of curses, which I will sometimes swap into. I've got one somewhere in here. Yeah. So this onslaught right here with 60% reduced effect of curses, this is ideal for mapping. If you're delving, do reduced effect of shock. And then there's 2 crafted mods. This one is so important. Did you have this one on? Let me see. Oh, you've got one of them. You've got the 15% leech. But this one's more important. This is more powerful than like any node on your tree. I don't know why they let us craft this extremely powerful regen mod, but 3% of life regen per second is so huge. Okay, I think that's all I got for you, man. I hope it's helpful. Okay, let's see here. Any tips for finding caves in delves? Very new to the whole delve scene. I won't go over it right now, but I will say that I'm preparing a video series on delve, and it's going to be Delve University. I've got 3 sets of lessons I'm going to go through. Delve 101 sounds like what you need. There's going to be Delve 200 and Delve 300 that are going to go into the real complex components of builds and farming. And I'm being really meticulous about this. I want this to be a forever time capsule reference for Delve. I actually already cut a 20-minute video and edited it for 101, and then I didn't like it, so I'm going to redo it. This is, I do share this cheat sheet, so let me drop the link in chat, and you can come here and read this stuff if you want. And I'm just going to be making a video off of it, so, you know, do whatever you want with it in the meantime. All right, I'm at 8 divs. I've got 2k chaos, which is about... That's probably like 8 more divs, I think. Yo, Lucid, thank you.
VLucid3 just subscribed. Let's go big dirty MFers.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you. I hope that was helpful, man. Well, that's going to be 3... That's going to be 7 more div. I think I'm going to need about 20 for this new Defiance. Yeah, there's one here that's 20. Boop. Next is 24. That one's solid, though. I'd probably have to change the Anoint, but that's a really solid Defiance is 24%. I won't focus on that too much yet. Let's go get some Sulfite and let's go delve. Time for the good stuff, man. Trying to think, do I even need Sulfite or can I just go delve? I think maybe I can just go delve. Yeah, I have 40k. Sweet. Ooh, I was going up here to this Crystal Spire. Sweet. Appreciate it, Lucid. Appreciate it.
I cannot do this yet.
Nothing gets me... Well, certainly there's things that get me more excited than this. But as far as PoE goes, I get very excited about, you know, shared enthusiasm for the game and its micro components. So... helping others out, getting them excited about builds and delves and stuff like that. It's so much fun. Yo, Arthur, dude, that's tough. Are you first question, are you a PoE2 guy? Like, do you know PoE2, or are you just new to Path of Exile altogether? Another hollow fossil coming up. You were playing PoE2. Okay. What to focus on? I mean, for me, it's different for everybody. It depends on what you want to. It depends on what you like, I suppose. That's a molding cavity. I kind of have to go get that too. That's worth a lot. We're farming our amulet now. The thing I enjoy most about this game is build design, learning new builds, and optimizing builds. I think it's just like a whole game unto itself. And in PoE 1, it's like never-ending and endlessly complex. So if that's something that you share, then what you should focus on is improving your build and farming currency so you can buy upgrades or craft upgrades for your build, if that's what, if that's your favorite thing. And then if there's a certain content area that has really tickled your fancy, because there's a lot in PoE 1 that's not in PoE 2, like Delve and Heist and Harvest, and the Breach is totally different. Everything's different in this game, right? Alva's different, Rogue Exiles are different, Ritual works differently. If there's something in there that's really tickling you, then focusing on optimizing that or getting creative with it in the Atlas and stuff, because the Atlas is so cool. As a baseline goal, finishing your Atlas points, I think, is a really good achievement. If you can focus on getting 138 out of 138, that's like a huge achievement, and then all your farming flows from there, so it's very valuable. Yeah, no, you made a good choice. Way to boldly venture into the PoE 1 space. It's a very intimidating space. But you'll be well suited for having invested the time and energy, because it's a huge mountain to climb understanding PoE 1. You're climbing it right now. Your reward will be thousands of hours of additional fun between every PoE 2 season. We are just straight chilling in this 1100 delve. So yeah, my PoE 1 approach has been different build archetype every season. Finish my Atlas every season. And then a twofold unique thing every season. Try to perfect my understanding and build of one archetype. And also try to perfect my understanding of one other sub-content of the game. And this season, obviously, it's been Delve for me, which I've never done before, really. Delve has been wholly new to me, and Shield Crush has been completely new to me. So is Juggernaut altogether. And it has been so much fun. I mean, just so much fun. I'm spoiled by this game. It's such an awesome game. Okay, I don't see that there's anywhere to go. So we'll go down again. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But also, honestly, any build, barring power level, if you've got just like a bad build that you made yourself and it's just bad, then this doesn't apply. But any build of decent power level can do all content in the base part of the game. And there's some really, really high-end content in PoE 1 that you maybe aren't even familiar with yet, like the Valdo system and Deep Delve. There's only a couple of builds that can do those systems. But as far as all the map type farms and the Uber farming and the boss farming and the side contents like Heist and Alva and Sanctum, any build can do all that stuff. Assuming it's a decent build. But there's hundreds of decent builds in this game. Sulfur vents. Okay, so I got to decide if I want to go here or if I want to go over here. I see more blue over here, and the goal is to get to green, which is Abyssal Depths, or red, which is Magma Fissure. And I don't know what this is over here, so it seems like it could be a better idea to go over this way. We'll see. I think a lot of people come over to PoE 1 and they just like want to master the whole game in their first season. And that is really setting themselves up for a bad time. It is impossible. I think also like PoE 2 tourists fall prey to that. Because I think you can kind of master PoE 2 in one season. And PoE 1, I think, takes years. I think it takes years. I think I'm on year 3 or 4, and I'm still just like, I'm just like a total student of the game still. Okay, just seeing a lot more bad stuff over that way as well. Maybe after I take this node, we'll be able to reveal down here and see what's up. Is there an event here? There is. That's cool to get the Void Stones. I mean, that's cool. You know, I would just say set small goals. Or invest your time in the parts of the game you enjoy. I think we're just going to go straight down. Get straight through all this bad color, bad biome. Like I said, a small goal could be to, you know, complete the Atlas points. A small goal could be to, like, experience ritual farm in this game in all of its glory. Just, you know, just one farming type. Learn about beasts. Like, have you ever done beast farming? It's fascinating. It's really cool. The whole system is amazing. You'll have so much to learn and enjoy. Get into heists. Like, if you've never heisted, heist is so cool. It's so much fun. Super lucrative. Yo, what's up, Scuba? Pixel Sync just hit 1,300. Is that your PS4 leaderboard guy for Delve? Good for him. Do you know what build he's on? Oh, for sure, Lauren. I'll get to it. I'm going to do this full run of Soul Fight, if you have the time, and then I'll take a quick pause from delving and hop in and check out some more POBs. Oh, we have a Resonator Trove. Top depth on PC, I believe Steve is at like 10K. Steve is the, you know, he's a timeless legend. Every league he goes 10K plus. Oh, Prime Resonator, so tasty, dude. Woo! All right, there's some Molten. We're headed to the Molten. Starting to take a lot of body damage. I almost just died right there randomly. I also wonder if my Darkness res is lagging a little bit. It's getting eaten up a lot faster lately. It's kind of freaky. Like, I don't know how I'm going to farm the Azurite to keep the Darkness res count up. Seems like it's not going to be possible. Yo, what's up, Pale Brew? I know, isn't it great? I actually get to stream. Normally on a Friday night, I'd get the kids down by about 8, and then me and my wife would hang out. But she was exhausted and went to bed, and I was like, oh, what am I going to do? Games, 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 of course. It's been the story of my life this week. My whole family going to bed. This boss flew off into the darkness. Yes, thanks, Wifey. Oh my god, I can't move. I was completely stuck in the ground there. Okay, yeah, there's Abyssal Depths. Sweet. We found some good stuff. I'm trying to think. I'm about to start taking one-shot deaths, and I can just tell. And I'm trying to think what's going to be the additional improvement that will avoid that. I think I'm going to need a thicker health pool. Everything else is just brutally optimized. Whoa! Somebody came and bought some of my stuff. Thank you. Yeah, I think last season, so last season there was a really broken accuracy stacker build. I think Steve went to 60k. He literally delves 13, 14 hours a day without seizing. Like straight sits there and delves for 13, 14 hours a day. I mean, it's the only way you would hit those depths, obviously, but just to say it out loud, what it looks like to accomplish that. This league, I don't know if there's a build this league that... I think it's just his one build that might be able to make the 6,000 benchmark. Because 6,000 is max difficulty in Delve. After 6,000, it doesn't get more difficult. So 6,000 and 10,000 are the same difficulty, I believe. I'm pretty sure. That's what it says on the PoEDB anyway. I think I've heard that verified. But then there's still just the issue of time. Like, it just takes so much time to go deeper. Those numbers are just appalling. Ooh, a wall. Yay. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can AFK tank these guys. 220-ish K armor. ES regen per second is 12k. Life regen per second is 21k. So see, it's only going to be the one shot which takes me out with those numbers. And nothing else. So I got to start brainstorming how I'm going to avoid those one shots. I think I have 60% reduced DR for crit. That could go up a bit maybe. I mean, 12k regen per second. That is like 4 of my health pools. So that's not the issue. Darkness farming in the frozen hollows is the best. I don't actually darkness farm anywhere else now. It's too inefficient compared to frozen. Ooh, I wonder what my Vol Molden is now that it's got the level upgrade. I'm going to check it out here in a second. Crank it here. 10k still. Didn't seem to have gone up. I think I had... oh, here we go. I had this going. Oh, by the way, I'm testing this out. Versatile Combatant. It allowed me to very easily cap my spell block at the cost of minus 10% attack block. Kind of interesting. I'm not sure it's good yet. In theory, though, with Vigilance, maxing both block seems to make both a lot of sense. Because our block damage is not 0. Like, we still take... What is it with glancing? Where are you, glancing blows? Does it say it on here? Yeah, okay. You take 65% of the damage from a blocked hit. So it's like, all it is 35 DR. Across the board, basically. So maxing spell block has to be good in that scenario. It also helps keep both, like, health pools active and healthy. Because Vigilance lets one through and not the other one, depending on what you get hit by. So there's that element to it. I see this Necromancer excavation. Those are good. Those are really good, actually. I've underrated those in my whole climb so far.
I cannot do this.
I've been printing divs off of those the last couple of days now that I realized. Those are really good. Those should be treated like a hollow fossil node. Go straight there. Yo, what's up, Thief? You didn't miss much. I bought new gloves and new boots and swapped gems on my gloves, boots, and helmets accordingly. Because I have gem modifier implicits on them. And now we're just delving. To show off the shiny new items. Gloves are +2 level to socketed aura and 0.79 crit chance base. And boots are endurance charge with level of socketed duration gems. which is Molten and Sigil. And yeah, I'm over-capped on crit chance now. I probably should find some room to hike back crit chance and put it into life. How you do that? What you mean? How do I buy items? I just bought items. Guide you on how to synth. It's very high level crafting. It's very expensive too. You're new to the game. Probably how to synth is farm divs and buy a synth ring. Unless you're really ambitious, and then how to synth is hang out on YouTube a long time and watch synth crafting videos. I mean, there's really only a couple of mechanics you're going to interact with for the implicit, which is Harvest Craft and Beast Craft. But then you actually have to craft the ring, so kind of a big deal. A lot to it. But long story short, if you have a synth ring, you can re-roll it on the harvest bench, and it can have a chance to have multiple synth implicits. So if you look at mine, it has 2 implicits, global and max enduro. Once you have the number that you like, 1 implicit, 2 implicit, whatever, then you have to go to the bestiary, and Beastcraft re-rolling what those implicits actually are. And at least when I was doing it, the Beastcraft was a div or more per. And you have to re-roll a lot. The weighting. So before you do things like this, always go look at the weighting so that way you can understand how lucky you're trying to get and whether it's even worth going for it. But let's see if they have the weightings of these synth implicits on here. Crafted, Delve, Essence, Other, Sentinel, Vol. Influence. None. How do we make it a synth base? Advanced options. Interesting. I'm not actually sure how to check the weightings for synth rolls. There's probably some table on PoE Wiki or something.
I cannot do this yet.
But yeah, when you find out your weighting, you can do a little quick math or ask your AI sidekick to do quick math for you on what your chance is to get it when you beast roll. Multiply that by 1 div per try, and you'll get a little idea of how much it's going to cost to try and roll enduro charges. You learned about Embers. Nice. Embers is a good system, I think. We have Grim Armor and Grim Jewelry. Only 2 chests. Bummer. Okay, hang on. We need a song switch. This is Pokemon Lo-Fi. Hope you enjoy. Boom. Bad. Bad. Dang, I whiffed on that node. Should I go fight Owl? We'll go check him out. We'll see how it goes. I think he's gonna one-shot me. I gotta get my health pool about maybe like 1k higher. Could anoint like transfiguration of the body and go ham on health nodes. That's what it's called, right? Let's double check. Configuration of body. Increase introduction max life also apply to attack damage. Yeah, that would be the way. We anoint that. We take max life everywhere we can find it. We let go of some of our damage nodes. That's going to be the play if I get bodied by Owl. I probably won't do it tonight. I'll mock it up in POB and stuff. How's my dips? Ooh, we're at 6.2 mil tooltip. That is fantastic. Consecrated Path of Endurance? I don't know what that is. What is that? Is that a gem? To Owl we go. I'm scared. Oh, yeah, I don't know what it is. Why did it go poorly? Bad gem? Alright, what are his moves? He's got the big, like he's going to phase at 25, raise up into the air, shoot the ice walls. Previously, I just stood here and these didn't do anything, so we'll see if that's still the case. Looks like it. It's his like third or fourth phase. It's really dicey. He shoots the like crazy beams. And there's like blue stuff flying over the screen. You just kind of have to shield charge in a circle. This is what I remember about Owl, the Crystal King. Need to check my Ruby Flask. Okay, it is 3 charges when you're hit. When my Ruby Flask is down, is it quality? Yeah. When my Ruby Flask is down, my reses are kind of scuffed. I just noticed that. That's pretty scary. It's very dependent on that for these boss fights. I can just hard slam it. Oh, yeah, that looks scary. Owie. Owly. I don't really know about that move he just did and whether that was something I should be dodging. Rerolled 5 minutes after entering the first map. I mean, it's not an uncommon thing in PO 1 build swapping. Build swapping is like a very robust proposition in PO 1. I mean, I think it is in both games to do it, you know, effectively, properly, or whatever. It takes a lot of deliberation and planning. But in PO 2, it's a little easier because the gem panel is just kind of like on its own, right? Whereas in PO 1, you're bound to the links on your items. It makes it even a little bit trickier. All right, so what do I have to do for this? Fly away? I think I just flew away and it was fine. All right, we're about to deal with phase 4 here. Is this it? Or is this more walls? Okay, there's more walls. I would just sell them. Cray done. I mean, that's my approach. I don't mess with it. Unless you're like really into the meta of that, then sure. I mean, knock yourself out, but I let the hideout warriors deal with all the other stuff. I just sell and play. I'm here to play games, man. Okay, here comes 4th phase. This is a dicey phase. It's pretty nasty. Oh man, if I could kill him before he even does it, that'd be fantastic. Okay, nope. All right, here we go. Ice things. Yeah, for sure, man. You too. It is intense. I mean, there's a lot of cool systems like that in PoE 1. And at some point, you may get in a point in your PoE 1 career where, like, one of them really tickles you, and you're like, dude, I want to do that. That happened to me with synth Ammies, like, 2 seasons ago. I went all out on beast crafting synth amies. Hey, hey! We just slayed the Crystal King with no issue. Feels good. Or his mods. He was modless. I got lucky. And he dropped the voices card. I don't know what it's worth. Let's check it. 2 div? Yeah, whatever. It's delve money. Alright, here's another solid Abyssal Depths chunk. And this looks molten over here. I can't go there, though. I'll have to go this way. Speaking of Crystal King, how is Crystal Meth King Steven Turdler doing? I don't think he's played maybe the last 2 days. Or maybe his build like capped out. I haven't seen him go any deeper. He is the deepest though. Yeah, I agree with exactly what you said, Chum. Overall, I like the system in Poe 1 better. I think it creates so many cool, interesting interactions on items. And also you get implicits and tags on items that affect your gems that are socketed into them. That's a whole other world that just can't exist in Poe 2. At the same time, the whole management system of gems in Poe 2 is like very new player friendly. It's very accessible. It's very hot swappable. There's a lot of, there's a lot of upsides to it, even though the ultimate downside is really sad, which is like less complexity, less variety. That's true, yeah. Dodge roll's cool. A little bit more visceral feel in combat. That's an overall feel in Poe 2 I hope they preserve. I was not a fan of Sprint. Thought Sprint was like pushing towards Poe 1 type feel. Like just get your butt through the content as fast as you can. That's the best feeling the game has to offer. But hey, it's a design decision. I'd have preferred like a mount. Like a Drogon mount. Maybe that's coming. Future patch. A Game of Thrones partnership. Yes. Oh man, the new boots and gloves feel great. With these gloves, my non-power charge crit chance is 81. Which is really solid. And then my power charge crit chance is over 100. I need to go into POB and figure out how much over it is. And then I can adjust my tree accordingly. POB 1 will show you that, by the way, accurately. Wow. So there is another Abyssal Depths here. If I wanted to go like that. Or I could skedaddle all the way over here in one jump. But this may be a closed road right here, so that'd be really pointless. 4,000 sulfite. I think I'm gonna go over there. It's just a chest node, so it's just sprinting there. That's the time I'm using. Rip, I went the wrong way.
Cannot do this yet.
Hey, I ran into a wall. I might as well blow it up. We're cruising. Navigating cities with shield charge is such a joy. It's like driving on a Florida highway. 90 miles an hour is not fast enough. All right, let's see what we got. Huh. I mean, it looks promising. The abyssal depth stretches, and it's over here too. So we can cut through here. I think that's a good move. Didn't even know about sprinting. That's awesome. You were living the good life of just walking around and not falling over all the time. Yeah, I'm probably in the minority. I really don't like the sprint mechanic, just the concept of it altogether. Like, if we need to move faster through zones, like, probably the zones are too big. Like, sprinting through zones is like a different genre of video game, right? Like, it's not why we play ARPGs at all. You play like a roguelite or like a... I don't even know what the other genres are called. But, you know, genres where you, like, complete floors as quickly as you can and you go down. Kind of like Delve, but, you know, not. But mapping, sprinting and mapping in a campaign is just, like, anti-ARPG to me. Fundamentally. I get they were solving a problem they created, but fix the problem. All right, there's a... Oh, it's just a smuggler's stash, huh? Surprise. Okay, we'll go this way. Where are you going, Cardi B? Which way, babe? This way? Wait, she's stuck. Cardi! Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the actual look of the run reminds me of the Assassin's Creed, like, running mechanic. That's interesting. Never thought of that. Okay, out of sulfite. Ooh, I was at 56 darkness res. It is going down very quickly. Interesting. Lacrimal, luminous trove. I'm just gonna sell this because I doubt I will find another one of these. Okay, what's this ring worth? 5 div? What? Makes me wonder, what do they do with those rings? Just like you were saying. I had no idea that ring was worth 5 div. That is awesome. This thing's a big duster. Drop it in the dust muncher. 66k, it's pretty good. And then, yeah, zombies, life res, skellies. Damage. Those are all bad, I think. Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta go pee. How are the jams vibing? Go this route here. Seems like a good route. Go beasts. Wonder how my beasts are doing. I've farmed quite a few more. Let's see if I've gotten anything good. So if you don't know, there is a regex for the beast farming. And you can copy it, open your beast captured tab, paste it in, and it'll automatically show you the ones that are good. I've gotten 2 Krasiks. Those are 175C. That's awesome. 2 Phenumals. Those are 24C. And 2 Wild Hellion Alphas. Those are 148C. Dang. That's some good money. That's just running through grabbing Soul Fight. That's like amazing. Whoa! Scarab Farm. Oh my goodness. That's just a few scarabs. Oh my gosh. If you haven't done any Scarab Farm yet this league, it's really hilarious and fun. Obviously highly profitable. And if you didn't know, you can 3-to-1 your bad scarabs at the vendor for 1 new scarab. And you can do it in bulk, so you can like all at once trade in. Oh my gosh. Trade in your crappy scarabs for a chance at new ones. I've got to be almost full. Oh my gosh, that's so many. What the heck? Get full already. How am I not full? Wow. Tink. Divine. So in this farming strategy, I know some of you are somewhat new to the game, so it could be helpful to detail what's going on here. Another Tink. In this strat, we're juicing the map with strong boxes. We're running full Mirage maps. So the Mirage is the entire size of the map. We're trying to get Diviners strong boxes. And then we're running the Scarab, which pumps the boss full of the cards that you would have dropped and doubles them. The boss becomes very difficult to kill, but the boss can drop, like, you know, on a really, really good one, like 1,500 to 2,000 div cards. And this one's looking pretty promising here, so this could be fun. There's another Arcanist. And then on top of that, because why not, we're doing Scarab Farm in operative boxes. Oops.
They are coming. I cannot do this yet.
Ooh, 100% quant. Oh. Another 100. Wow. What is going on in this map? And this is why Delve cannot compete with mapping for currency. This is so ridiculous. Tip card currency. Rolled my shield, took 3 times to get it. What do you mean? Like you did the sacred orb? Or you rolled it off the tree? Explain yourself. He has 337 cards. Oh my god, good night, buddy. Oh! And you hit a Krangle? Wow. 24 and 11, 20. I want to see it. Can you give me a screenshot in Discord? 24 and 11, 20. What's the 24 mean? Just a few scarabs. %28 mana flask. I wonder if that's any good. Probably not. 100C, possibly. Did you post? Oh yeah, I was gonna look at Lauren's POB. Lauren, are you still there? Totally forgot about you, dude. I'm sorry. Abandon him.
Do this yet.
Dude, that's awesome. Way to self-roll. That sounds fun. I want to crangle some shields. I feel like if the chance to crangle is 50-50, and there's only one mod, then it should only take you 4 tries to hit a positive crangle. You know, statistically. So I may roll some more if I get a bountiful set of divs. Oh, okay. All right, Lauren, I will, after I kill this boss here, I'm going to pull up your POB and give you the feedback. I've got it up on my other monitor here. Anarchy Scarabs. Boom! Okay, where's this boss? How big is he? 12 cards. Yeah, that's good to have off. I think we're good there. Okay, Lauren, here we go. Get ready, my friend. Get your pen and paper out. Ooh, I already see a huge problem. Just from this view right here. Not that I'm like looking for problems necessarily, but there are a few things that can be like major problems. I hover over it. So this is the bait Falborn Defiance. Hopefully it was really cheap because this is the mana version. So regular Defiance is life-based. Falborn is mana-based. So this is doing nothing for you. I mean, it's just a resist neck and nothing more. What you want to do on the trade side to make sure that this doesn't happen is on the Defiance search, put this in here. Gain % of missing unreserved life before being hit. I've got it set at 24. I'll drop it to 20 and show you the link. Should be like a 5, depending on how good you want that roll. It could be as cheap as 1 div, could be as many as 5, but that is going to make you so much tankier. You're going to love it. Your helmet looks good. You have no Eater or Exarch implicit on it, and you might as well. Like, just throw something on it. Just come to your stash. Go to Atlas Currency, grab Ichor, grab Embers, throw something on the implicits there on your helmet. You got them on the chest, that's nice. You might want to re-roll the hits taken as fire. Because you have 90 DR probably, and only 79 fire res. And then you can also roll it to like Determination effect or something like that. Mine is Determination has 25% increased R effect. There's lots of good stuff, but I'd re-roll that. That's another super cheap upgrade. That looks good. Mana cost. Okay. Cogwork ring. That's helping your stats out. Those are fine. I mean, those are just solving resist, right? That looks good. That looks good. Hopefully, you may not know how to 4-link this Relicash since it's corrupted. All you do is you come to your crafting bench, type in 4 links. You'll see it costs 5 orb of fusing. If it's a corrupted item, it'll add a cost of 5 vault orbs. It's not doing it for me because it's already 4 linked, but if I go like red... Okay, why isn't it doing it? It's because I have gems in, maybe? Anyway, you can do it on the bench. You can fix all that on the bench. Just so you know, it's very cheap. Check your flasks. Ooh. All your flasks need a little love. You do have the charges hit by enemy, which is good, but it is not more important than good suffixes. So 2 of the suffixes are crafted. You just come here and you throw a flask in that has an empty suffix, the suffix being the lowest modifier. And then you can craft a flask mod. The one you want is regen 3% of life per second. The other one you want is 15% damage taken from hits is leached as life. So basically go out to the trade site and buy flasks with 3 charges when you are hit with an empty suffix, and you can just craft it on. It's like 5C to get it done for those 2. Then for the other 2, you probably want crit strike chance and then % armor. Yo, what's up, Molden? Welcome, dude. But yeah, fix up your flask, dude. You'll love it. And then, yeah, this life flask is, you know, hopefully you get rid of the life flask pretty soon and just go with a 5th utility flask, but that can be, you know, seriously improved. And then, okay, so let me give you some gem and tree advice. Hopefully this is helping, Lauren. For gems, if you can afford it, first of all, quality up your shield crush. It gives you a more damage modifier, which is really good in this game. I would swap out Impale for faster attacks and let go of Impale. That's what I've done in the endgame version of the build. I hadn't originally planned to do that, but now that's what I do. Is better. And yeah, for damage, you really want to fit Pride into the build somewhere if you can. And a life tap shield crush if you can. On the tree, I won't look over your whole tree, but I would say if you need more defenses, drop Unyielding and go to Unrelenting. Also, in Delve, Untiring is better than Unbreakable. So it depends on what content you're doing and how your character is faring in that content and whether you need more damage or more defense. But just know that these Ascendancy nodes can be swapped to solve for that depending on the content you're doing. My Ascendancy is Unrelenting and Untiring. At some point in Delve, I am probably going to have to let go of Undeniable and go with Unbreakable. We'll see. Not there yet. Still not getting killed too often. And then Lauren, I don't know if you're delving or not yet, but if you are, go get a Natural Affinity. It adds Nature's Patience, which gives you 10% DR. That's basically 2.5 endurance charges. And it gives you, what, 20% chance to deal double damage? It's really crazy added dips. Okay, that's probably like information overload at this point. So I'll stop there. I see a lot of other things that can be improved, but really just like, those are some of the main ones. Try to kind of see how much progress you can make on those, and then we can touch base again. Okay, Thief has been crangling his own shields, and here's what he got. Dude. That is good. Wait, let me see this. What did you crangle off? Oh, it's not Foulborn. You're crangling regular ones. I see what you mean. Okay. Because, yeah, you retained the spell block. I'm like, how did he do that? Well done, man. Very well done. Krydon says, do you have a search for the body and helm? I think I do. It may be very specified for upgrades I was looking for. But yeah, this is general body armor, 5,500, no max life modifier. So that way you can take the life mastery for 15%. Yeah, for sure, Lauren. You're welcome. And then helmet. Let's see what I have going on here. Oh my god, so cheap. That's not enough armor. We'll go 1,600. That already has the IMR implicit, which you can add yourself. So let me turn that off. So cheap. Here's a helmet search. Yeah, for sure, man. Oh. Wrong currency. So many scarabs. All right, does anybody else need a POB review? If you do, just drop it in the Shield Crush channel of the Discord. and let me know when you drop it what your name is in Twitch or YouTube, so I can pair you with the chat. I gotta find this Mirage. There it is.
A legendary battle.
Holy smokes. I'm just a scarab mule. It's my job. Whoa. Mostly done. Okay. I'll check it out though. Let me I'm gonna do my buddy here is online. He's doing this Scarab Strongbox farm with div cards. He says he can do one more map. So let me get over there and join this last map with him. I'll check it out. Molden, where is yours? Where did you drop it, my friend? Let me know. Okay. Yo, what's up, Bay Pocket? Pricing for selling a build all together is something I've never done. Something you could help with. I mean, I've never done it either. With the async trade, you know, Faustus thing. I'd be surprised if people like really still do that, unless it's like a super high-end build, which of course it could be. Yeah, if it were me, I would just be pricing each thing individually and dropping it in tabs to sell on InstaSell. Blasting Breaches, nice. It's a great way to get to 100. And getting to 100 is free character power, and a lot of it. Divine. uh, 700 divs, nice. What build is it? Ooh, we're doing this. Oh, Shield Crush? Oh my god. Oh. I'm surprised you can even spend 700 divs on this build. I definitely could look, you know, if you have a question about like a particular item, because it is like so unique in some way, let me know. I'd be happy to look at, you know, a particular item for you and see if we can put a, you know, a fair price on it for the market. As far as bulk selling, you know, I think you can do that on the TFT Discord. I don't think I'd recommend it. One, because you're probably going to lose a lot of money. But also, I don't think anybody's going to be bulk buying Shield Crush. It's just not like a it's not like a well-known build, you know? It's just my guess. I don't know that for sure, but Shield Crush pretty niche. It's like, I mean, I haven't looked at the percentage in a while, but it's a very small percentage of players. Another Joe me, Joe my. Oh yeah, true. I haven't looked at how it's going over there. Certainly they're in search of some leadership. Okay, Molden, I see yours there. If you had posted it earlier today, sorry I missed it. I think between the end of work and streaming, I was not really able to look at the Discord at all. That's probably when I missed it.
Welcome, aspirant. Twizzled that just followed. Thank you, kind sir.
Yo, Twizzle. Thanks for the follow, dude. Good evening. Welcome, welcome. So again, in this farm, we're farming strong boxes, we're running full Mirage maps, and we're also doing, you know, a hybrid of Arcanist plus Operative. So, or sorry, not Arcanist, Diviners. The Diviners boxes jam the cards into the boss, and killing the boss doubles the number of cards dropped. Diviner boxes are like way rarer this season than they were last season. So that's kind of why a hybrid is a nice farm for this. Because the Scarabs always deliver. Can I explain how the phase bow works?
I cannot do this yet.
So the idea is that you use cooldown reduction and duration scaling with movement speed on the bow and quiver and those gems, along with automation, so that after in Delve, after you complete a node, you know, I'm not doing this yet because I still have good darkness res, but eventually in Deep Delve, you kind of have to let go of your darkness res. It's so expensive to maintain it. So then you have to phase run between nodes. So that way you don't get too far ahead of your cart. That's kind of the long story short of the why. And then, yeah, the how it works is just there in the gems. And
Wizard049 just followed. Thank you, kind sir.
thanks for the follow, Wizard. The how it works is there in the gems, though I don't know if my gem link up is complete. I think it's missing like 3 or 4 potentially. And in the automation, so that when you begin a phase run with the cooldown reduction and the alternating gems, you don't stop phasing until you've reached the next node. And then you swap off the bow, back to your main, and you go, go, go. So it's kind of a shoddy explanation of everything that's going on there. Dream as well. So you put it on your back bar, hit it once, take it off. Yep. So it's a delve only thing, right? You don't do it outside of delve. But after you finish a node in delve, you manually hit your weapon swap button. I'm not sure if you can do that on controller, but on keyboard mouse pretty easy to do. You phase run to the next node, and then you manually swap back and fight the node. And it's honestly is like a pretty standard delve tactic for deep delvers. Because keeping up your darkness res just becomes like so much azurite. You're spending the equivalent of hundreds of divs to keep your darkness res up. And you don't need to do it if you can phase run, basically. Ho, Scarabs. Got them all.
I cannot do this yet.
Yeah, for sure. I hope that's helpful. My knowledge on this is theoretical. I've never been deep enough in Delve to like have to do this. I'm still just shield charging and it's fine. Heyo, containment. Oh my gosh, this is the box that keeps on giving. That was crazy. Okay. Time for a music swap. This little Japanese lo-fi piano is so nice. Ooh, 200 cards. Come on, buddy. Big money, big money, big money. Nothing. Sometimes he dropped nothing. Sometimes he drops something. Getting some good gold for King's March for the weekend. Always appreciate that. I hate that my prefix there is just damage to attacks. Could be something so much sweeter.
You've done well.
Scarab time. Okay, cool. I'll check it out, Bay Pocket.
I cannot do this yet.
Still owe somebody a POB too. I think it's Molden. Can get there, Molden. Haven't forgot about you, buddy. Ooh, 100% quant. Let's go. Oh my God. Bottom. It's actually been a little bit weak. Heyo, terrors. Oh my. Oh my. Only problem with this Vol Temple box farm, it's not as fast. Or at least I'm not as speedy on it yet. You know, I'm not actually familiar with like how how that farm is working. Like, why is it Vol Temple and boxes? I mean, I get that boxes are good, and I get that the temple can be good, but why both? It really does, Defender. I just didn't realize that. Yep, that's the one, Jumpy. And actually, it can get a little juicier than this, but we're hybrid farming it, which is like lower invest, a little bit more fun.
I cannot do this yet.
Potentially same output because the cards haven't done well in these 3 maps at all, but sometimes it get really nasty card drops from the boss. Really fun. Vol map. Are you talking about the Mirage?
They are coming.
When you say Vol map, do you mean Mirage? Something I don't understand about life. And it may be some interaction in the game I'm just not even familiar with, Thief. Come on, open again. Ah. When you get a diviner box and it opens again, like maybe 3 or 4 times, oh, so tasty. This strong box is whispering to us. 5 times. Come on, diviner box. Reopen. Reopen. Ah. $179 cards. Now he drops double that. So that's how many were consumed, and then he spits out a double. Heyo. Some good ones in there.
There's a fair breeze on the wind today, would you say, exile?
Oh, I need to check how broke I am. Pretty sure I'm really broke from all the purchases.
Check in with me when you have a moment.
Take a look. Six hours goes at 172. I'm at 109. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's pretty much all in currency and div. Or currency and delve. I bought these gloves, by the way. 2 to socketed aura, 0.79 crit. Endurance charge gloves with duration gems. Oh, I need to quality those, actually. And then, yeah, that helmet. Let me quality this really quick. Oh, I'm crazy. What am I doing? Armorers. This is easier than I thought it would be. Tainted armorers. Yeah. Wait. Oh, wow. It just did a 0. 20. Ding. Cool. Okay. POBs. Muldoon, are you still there? I lose you, bud? Let's see how this guy's doing. I don't know if you have any context, like what are you farming and how's it going? Sometimes that can be helpful. Oh, Crangled Shield looks nice. Fractured Accuracy Helmet, very interesting. That looks fantastic. You're on breach to 100. Okay, cool. Got your endurance charge ring. Now I can't see it on POB.IN exports. Can only see it on the PoE Ninja exports, but is your shield crush imbued? Are you life tapping? Very nice. You can't, Thief. You've got to remove the suffix. That's the only way. Nice flasks. Got the Oriaths. Okay, you are life tapping. Okay. You're at 100%. Nice. You got Hinekora Death going on. Armor. Ooh, block determination. That's cool. Are you running into any trouble in the breach farm? Are you all good? What the heck's going on? You got 2% IMR on that jewel. Interesting. It's going well, just have money to burn. Okay, interesting. As far as improving on the breach farm, the only thing I would think is that speed could be improved. In my version of the build, I have let go of Impale. It's gone, and I use faster attacks. And it's really nice. It's very cozy. I would also think if you're life tapping, I don't know what the mana cost of your shield charge and frost blinks are, but I have to life tap those or I can't spam them. Especially my shield charge, in order to spam around the map, I gotta have it life tapped. And then, because you're doing Hinekora, you probably really don't need Oriaths. You could go with some other you go with like movement speed flasks to be, you know, sharper around the map. Can this cluster take an Exalt? I think this cluster can take an Exalt Orb. What is going on here?
There's a fair breeze on the wind today.
Shield charge 0 mana, Frostblink is 2 mana. Oh, interesting. Oh! My buddy got a reflecting mist.
I cannot do this.
Those are worth so much. Oh, it does have 4 res. Okay. Yeah, generally the PoE.ninjas are like more comprehensive and accurate. The INs are better at showing like the quick stats that are in the PoB, like the DPS and the HP and stuff. They're a little more accurate with that. All right, we got a lot of div boxes here. This is going to be fun. This boss is going to be juiced. And yeah, LKI, I'm not sure if you're still in the chat, but I will get to yours next. One basic jewel, looks good. Wonder how you're getting away with stats. Your helmet has dex. How do you have int? You have life mastery? Yeah, it doesn't show your masteries either. Okay, the PoE.ninja is just a better export. Oh yeah, no problem, dude. I'll get to you next. Which is better, Hinekora or Velako? Hinekora for mapping, and Velako for delve under 800 depth. Without Velako at 800 and lower, you will just die a lot in delve. Oh, thanks, dude. 400% rarity of contained items. That piques my interest. Nothing. Whoa! Whoa! What? What is going on in here? What do you switch to after 800? You switch from Hinakora to Velako. Because Velako is not only really expensive, but it's a lot slower. It's like a purely defensive one. Whereas Hinakora is even really nice in Delve, to be honest. Are we Eldritch? Oh, we're Eldritch Divine Orb. Wow. That's awesome. Oh my god. Alright, this should be a pretty beefy boss. We hit the Divine Orb on the Eldritch Altar, so Eldritch minions have a 3.4% chance to drop a div. Oh yeah, no worries, dude. I might have said it backwards, I don't know. 315 cards, that's pretty good. I mean, last season we were juicing him up to 1,000, so it always feels a little weak. It is nice face tang in this big boy. Wow. Rude. I'll take these tireless extractors. I don't mind. No shame. Whoa! This regular box dropped 2 fortunate cards after we killed the boss. What a troll box. A few scarabs. That one rolled ambush, but whiffed on containment. That's bad. This little side farm session has been a big reminder of how juicy maps are compared to Delve this season. At least we have 2 really good fossils in Delve now. Can't complain. No complaining. Whoa. Almost clicked on those. Trying to be very careful not to click on the box.
I cannot do this yet.
Yeah, a little bit more speed, right? Now with shrines, you can go pretty crazy with speed in AoE. But if you compare it to a bow or to kinetic blasted clustering, which they should remove from the game in my opinion, it's just no competition. Oh my god. This is insane. I'm full. I don't have any more space. Outrageous. Wow.
I cannot carry this.
Where is this guy? 2 cards. Ah! Ah, that was too good. Wow.
You leave too far.
That is going out on a banger on that map.
Breeze on the wind today, wouldn't you say, exile? There's a fair breeze on the wind today, wouldn't you say, exile?
All right, let's see where we're at here. So Molden gave me a ninja, and I'm trying to remember what I was gonna look at. I looked at gems. Masteries. Okay, cool. You do have the life mastery. Armor and evasion, stationary, crit multi against uniques. Molden, I think you were mapping. Yeah, that's fair for breach. That's fair to use for breach. Reserve life and mana, crit multi. Okay, good. That was great. I'm jealous of the enhanced there. You have the mana to trigger that? Because you said you were life tapping, right? Ninja's not showing me the life tap. Ninja. Doesn't it usually? I'm confused, I guess. Looking at trying to make a ward shatter build. I heard ward's doing some really cool stuff. So that'll be fun. Molden enhance. Another enhance. That looks good. Anyone who's not life tapping, I'm a little jealous because you can run these enhances in here. And that's, you know, that's a lot of power. But then you got to deal with mana burn. Molden, I mean, yes. If the Watcher is dense on Impale, oh wow, you got the double Impale. You may want to keep it. Impale may be good for you. I never got to the level of this type of Watchers, which is incredible Impale buff. Try it out, you know. Drop the Impale, because when you decide to let go of Impale, yes, you get the gem slot back, and you get to go 60% attack base, which is amazing. But then if you also have Impale nodes on the tree, you get a lot of passives back. I'm not seeing any on yours. You got 2 here, and that might be it. An armor. That's a pretty good node, actually. It's all res. You see here. Isn't there a Giga Life? Those are regens. So, yeah, I'm just looking at what you could do with getting these nodes back from Impale. You're mapping, so I suppose you just want AoE and damage. I would take this other frenzy charge over here. Okay, so if you decide to drop Impale, I would drop these two, of course. And then I would take the Mastery here and get Auras have 10% effect. That's a lot of buff. And then I would come over here and get this Frenzy Charge, which also has that double damage tick on there. That's really good. And if you're using Blood Rage, the Frenzy Charge stuff is instant. Are you using Blood Rage? Yeah, you are. Yeah, double Impale Watcher is still really good. I don't think I ever did have one. Which made it easier to switch. The thing with Impale is like, it is greater DPS, but it's slower DPS. And in maps, when you're doing Hinakora, the faster is just better. Down in Delve, I think an argument could be made for the Impale, but I'm doing just fine without it at almost 1200 now, so what gives, you know? All right, Bay Pocket. OS body, endurance ring, and the shield. Okay, let me look at this armor. Oh my god. That is insane. I have no idea what that's worth. It's so good. Damn. Is it an endurance ring? Oh no, this one's probably it. Okay. Dang, that's insane too. I mean, these are really, really high end. I don't know what they're worth. I mean, I could go like search in front of you, but like, you know how to search the trade site. I'm not really gonna be helping you very much. What was the third thing that you said? And the shield. Okay, let me see the shield. Oh my gosh. An 1180, 2993 roll. Nice. 627. So good. So good. You really went all out. There's the life tap. Now it's showing up. Surprised you didn't 21 all your gems when you went this all out on other stuff. Ooh, attack speed on flask effect. I forgot that that was implicit for that belt. What's going on down here? Prodigious veteran, prodigious marshal. Yeah, Giga build, dude. Enjoy selling. Looks awesome. This guy's still going? I think he's done. I think my buddy's done. Need some white maps. Alright, we gotta get some more soul fight and then get back in battle. For our soul fight runs, we are casually beast farming. Yeah, I can see that. Now, I don't know if you tried mapping with Hinakora and that build, but that is a good time.
I cannot do this yet.
Hinakora Death Fury is like so good on our build. Because some of the AoE stacking for maps is so good. I don't just go get soul fight. There's a whole nother farm I get to do. So fun. Never bored in PoE 1. Never sitting there wondering, what else is there to do in this game? Endless. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. Get him, Einhar. Get him. Show no mercy. What are between PoE 1 breach and PoE 2 breach? Oh, what's up, Spooky? Differences are many. So the way the actual breach works in the map is totally different mechanically. Kind of hard to explain. It's so different. And then probably the thing that PoE 2 is missing, which is so cool in PoE 1, is the breach tree. So in PoE 1, when you do breach content, you get what's called hive blood. And then you can take your blood to this tree. And the tree itself has an atlas tree of sorts on it. I have to show you because it's just so cool. Maybe it will inspire you to play this game one day. So you go to the monastery and you bring your blood to this tree. And then this tree has a tree within a tree. That was the big pun. And you have hive blood. And you drop these things called womb gifts. And you redeem the gifts on the tree. And you give birth to items. That's the main thing that's like totally missing from PoE 2. That's so cool in PoE 1. Breach-wise. I think the breaches are just way more fun too. They're more fast-paced. There's two different kinds of breach encounters. There's like these fortress-based ones where you stand still and everything rushes at you. And then there's the more traditional like expanding outward type mechanic, but you in this one you kind of have to fill a meter. You have to kill monsters, fill a meter. When the meter is filled, either a massive pack of really hard rares spawns in the middle, or the Marshal of Zest boss spawns in the middle. And the difficulty of the Marshal scales very appropriately. He can get very hard if you want him to be. Thanks for the soul fight. Look how big my guy is. Look at that tiny little boss. Character size is such a meme in this game. I love it. Who is that tiny little red beast? That was pretty solid. If PoE 1 had Wazit, I'd play each league. Man, that's crazy. I wonder if they know that it's... Because you're not the only one. I wonder if they know that that is like the thing. That is the single thing needed for full crossover player base. PoE 1 is so fast. I don't know. I can't imagine Waziting it. Everything is just so fast. Yeah, fair enough. I hear you. Always a very understandable what? Deal breaker? So right now, if you don't know, I'm like pseudo beast farming while getting sulfite for Nico. We basically run up to all these red beasts and we get them to 0 health. Einhar comes and throws a rope around them and captures them. They go on my bestiary. Your bestiary can be used to do all sorts of random crafting that doesn't exist elsewhere, or that's more expensive elsewhere. But like everything in PoE 1, your beasts are itemizable, and then you can sell them. Some of them are worth a lot. There's one that's worth like 2 divs right now. All right, did I get all the Nico? I'm just gonna leave here if I got the Nico. I did. League got Wazid? Wow. I didn't know that even. That's crazy. How do you put Wazid on a MOBA? Huh. It blows the mind. Boggles the mind. Look, I got Quant Shrine. I don't think I've seen the big guy yet this season. What's his name? Black Morrigan. I haven't seen Black Morrigan this season. He's hiding from me. Woo! It's exciting in here. Einhar's gonna lose his voice. Alright, so this one overrolled the smuggler's stash count. So on these ones, I actually go into the Mirage and roll the caches because these caches can roll 2-3 div blueprints. See, there's 4 of them in here. Some of the contracts are pretty good too. I can't remember the property on them. They have like a chance to basically overroll the contract allocation. I don't know my heist lingo. Heist targets are always replica uniques. So yeah, the ones in here have these special modifiers to them that are really cool. Okay, last one. Where are you, Black Morrigan? He's hanging with the captain. Waha. This guy's tough. Crit resistant. Here's one of the breaches, spooky. There's a fortress breach. Oh, I just took a mod that bricks my map. Oops. Let me go get the Nico and I'll get out of here. And maybe it won't brick me because I'm so tanky. Yeah, I think we're good. Listen to Einar. Oh my god. Be quiet. I don't even see that beast. He's mowing the lawn here. Okay, that should be good. Enough to go back to the mines. Time for some new jams. Alright, where were we here? I think we were headed this way. Yep. Were all my auras off for those maps? I think they were. Wow. I am a bonehead. Whenever I just blatantly run into a wall, I have to go for it. Take a few mows. We're at 11:47. I actually wanted to get to 1200 tonight, but I don't think it's going to happen. Because I can't stay up too late. I got all 3 of my kids all day tomorrow. And we are going to have a good time. The weather's beautiful. The surf is good. The rock climbing wall ain't going to climb itself. Okay, there's a magma fissure. That's good money. Give them some NyQuil and put on YouTube. And the heater on. We did, so we hardly ever watch any TV. I'm just kind of saving it. Like, we can do that when they get older and they're staying up all night with me and stuff. But we did watch the original, the very first Indigo League Pokemon series. I bought it on DVD. And we watched the very first episode. And it was just so delightful. I watched with my 8-year-old and my 5-year-old, and they were just like delightfully belly laughing and enjoying it so thoroughly. It was wonderful. My parenting plan is basically to turn my kids into huge nerds, and then they'll never want to do anything terrible, and they'll have a great life. It's my secret parenting plan. The only thing that's going to backfire is, like, they're also going to be, like, mega outdoor, extreme sport athletes. Because they're like surfing and cliff climbing and skimboarding and fishing and you name it, paddleboarding, skateboarding. Made some of those changes, can't do them all yet. Already doing better. Yeah, awesome, dude. That's good to hear. Tomorrow and Sunday I won't have a ton of time to look at Discord or anything, but if you tag me in an update, like, you get your changes to a point where you feel like you made most of them, you can tag me in an update and I'll check it out and try and give you a few cents of more information for updates. And I really need to, my project for the end of this season, like when it's all done, is to go back through my whole Mobalytics guide and re-streamline the progression of the builds, of the variants, basically. And not only make it so that they're more accurate to what I ended up learning was most optimal, but also identifying how to make the progression choices. So, like, when you get to level, 85, you've come out of the campaign, you've ramped up through mapping, what are the items that are priority to swap out, That type of info I think would be like super valuable to people. People just struggle with scaling. Like they see the POB and I don't think, like when I see the POB, I'm like, okay, here's what changed. Because I'm familiar with it. But if you're not as familiar with it, it can be so helpful to have like something that's a little bit more explicit, I guess. We are just flying through this delve. Yo, what's up, Remo? How's it going, dude? Good evening. You have freeloading dogs? I love dogs. What kind of dogs do you have? Why is my fortification not going up? There we go. Wow. That is the fastest I've ever killed this guy. Been some good changes here to the build tonight. I mean, that was way faster than I've ever killed him. There's nothing over here, so I guess we'll go that way or this way. I guess we'll go this way. 2 mutts, 1 sweetheart, 1 psycho. That sounds like a crazy combo. What are their names? Sweetheart and Psycho. Crawler just doesn't even care if I fight stuff tonight. There's a necromancy? I don't know. Words. Oh, a minion node. It's getting late. Oh, resonator stash. Gotta go back. Oh. Dude, there we go. Nala and Guinness. Nice. Aw, stairs are getting hard. That's hard to watch. She must be the sweetie. Guinness is the wild one. What a surprise. Did not realize there was an encounter. Don't mind me. I've done this before, I swear. I made that little loop. That's weird. Oh, I'm getting stuck over here. Hopefully I can go down this way. I'll be able to see after this next node. This is a slow dive down to 1200. Follow your nose. Boop. Okay. Oh. There's just nowhere to go down. This is crazy. I got to come all the way back over here, I think. I'll go up here and then over there. I can't get to here. How crazy, dude. Aw. Somebody named themselves after Chuck Norris and got sent to the void. See? It's a great community over here in PoE 1. Go through here. 2 nodes here. Man, this is just... I've never been so blocked from going down in this game. Sheesh. Come over here. It's like so far up. I think I'm going to do this. It's just 2 nodes. I'm gonna go do this. What's up, Enjoy? What are you talking about? Good evening. Welcome. Sounds like a Valentine message almost. Thank you very much. I'm honored. I will continue to shield crush, however. Oh, that's a long walk, but maybe that gets us where we need to go here. This is crazy. Nightmare of a cavern to travel through here. Look at these tiny spaces that my big old character's got to fit through. My character's big booty's got to go through. Jeez, this is nasty. This way? Nope. Cardi B says this way. And now she's stuck. She's even confused. This is such an awful route. There's the node. This has become a must-survive node. I do not want to have to do that walk again. That was awful. Roses are red, violets are blue. I've got a shield crush on you. Aww. Beautiful poem. Very beautiful. Boom. Okay. Now, are we allowed to go down? It is called Delve. See if we're allowed to go down now. I need some frozen hollows and some city pathing. The azurite. Can feel the darkness res. Tapering off. Okay, down here and then down. Let me go down, Nico. Let me go down.
I cannot do this yet.
This to be like the driest 20 node connection in 1200 delve history, 1100 delve history. It's still fun for some reason. I don't know why. Delve just has that going for it. It's just a good time. Oh, I'm getting blocked again. Okay, we're gonna come over here because there's at least a molten cavity over there. 1, 2, 3. We'll take these 2 nodes. Sheesh. The good news is I can't go to bed while my guy is this blocked. I gotta get past this. And that's good because bedtime is no fun. Wow. That was pretty, these guys are pretty aggressive. I didn't choose wrong. Cardi B is just slow. Good lord. Regen flask trick is a game changer. Yeah, isn't it great? You get free OP flasks and 3% regen. That's like... I mean, there's nodes we take that are 0.5% or 0.8. So... yeah, it's like 5 or 6 passive points. About to finally get some loot over here, and we're about to finally go for real down. This has been like
Cannot do this yet.
stuck in the void here. Janebu's Delve. Old Diablo music, still slightly nostalgic in the heart. Amazing. What did I miss here? Those guys? Okay. It's those guys. Ooh, 2 molten cavities. Okay. We'll go get that one. We'll do back-to-backs. And then it's bedtime. Show me the way, Cardi. My Lethal Pride's pretty good. I want to find a way to path up from cloth and chain to a few big nodes. Which ones? What is cloth and chain? Oh, this thing. You want to go up here? This one's good. Defiance is good for our build. Used to run it. You get defenses here, some damage here. Boom. All right, molding cavities next. Back-to-back tinks. Oh, is it a third one? Oh, we're cooking. 3 cavities. That's gonna be like so tasty. And we're in the frozen now. We'll cruise. Put the windows down and cruise. We got a wall. Things are looking up. Okay, we won't pretend that was hidden jewelry and hidden armor. Darkness. Darkness mean. My Defiance with Lethal Pride gives me 20% increased fizz. Nice. I mean, I don't know what else you're getting from it, but 20% fizz is not worth 5 points. I'm sure there's more you're getting out of that equation. Tink. And go get this one. Yes, please. This is the delve I'm used to. Tier 0 fossils everywhere. This is what we came for. This big guy, he's so cool. Owie. Oh man, he's doing some damage. Wasn't enough. Crystal Spire, Necromancy, we're crushing. I gotta go a little farther. There's one more Molten. Have to finish the night on such deliciousness. This is the problem with Delve. This is the addiction. It's a one more node kind of thing. It's not like my maps and scarabs are gone and I don't want to restart this astrolabe. It's like one more node, one more node. I don't think we care at all about smoldering gear, but they can drop the scorched fossils. All fossils are good. All fossils are at least 10 Cs, so we like. Cool. Ooh, yeah. That's a big thing to learn. I don't know if you're doing the Originator or Nightmare maps yet, but those ones are especially dicey.
I cannot do this yet.
Here he comes. He's not happy. Yeah, true. No, I was hoping I'd get to max Soul Eater stacks on him. Appears he's gonna die sooner than that. Which I should be happy about as long as this has all taken, but chink. And then Crystal Spire is here, which is actually 4 nodes away, but I'm going to hold off on that. We just crushed it. It'd come all the way over here, but it led to 4 tier 0 fossils.
One at a time.
And we're at 1150 depth. Oh yeah, Reflect so nasty. Cannot leech. Now there are builds that are like specifically map mod resilient for that reason. They tend to be projectile builds with no real defenses, which helps of course. But some of the ES stacking builds can manage it as well. Got back up to 16 div. I don't think my wealthy will update fast enough, but I'm curious what my wealthy's saying. Wealthy says 116, and I don't think those faceteds are in there. Let me see. Del faceted. Oh no, they are. Wow, wealthy's so fast. Well, that was solid then. 7 div out of that Delve sesh. Not bad. Okay, let me see if I got any more POBs in Discord. I don't think so. I think that's it. Hey, thank you everyone for hanging out, watching the stream. We had a gifted sub from Thief. Thank you, Thief. And a lot of new followers. Like 10 new followers. Thank you all for following. Very much appreciate it. Happy Friday, everyone, or Saturday morning if it's Saturday. And yeah, have a great weekend. Good night, everybody. Thank you.
Welcome, aspirant. Casnode just followed. Thank you, kind sir.